boys and girls. I'm Mr. Smith. I'm representing the Baltimore County Office of Visual Arts. I'm an art teacher at Dogwood Elementary School, and today I'd like to show you how to create a wonderful art project. It's called Cardboard Tube Learning Buddies. It's fun, it's creative, and if you want to find out how to do it, just watch.
These are the suggested supplies to make your paper towel learning buddy. First, I'm going to cut a paper towel in half while we start working on the shark. Then, I'm going to put some dots of glue on some blue construction paper and roll it gently around the paper towel tube. Now I'm going to draw a V shape on the end of the paper towel tube and cut it out on both sides. This will be the mouth of our shark. Now I'm going to draw a sail shape, and that is going to be the top shark fin. Then I'm going to take some scrap and I am going to cut a rectangle, 2 rectangle strips. Now I'm going to take the strips and fold them into a pleat. I'm folding under, folding over, folding under and over, and then once I finish and pull it out, it's going to look like a little accordion. Now I'm going to put some glue on both sides, and we're going to glue this to the sides of the shark. These are going to be his gills. Next, I'm going to take a piece of red paper, fold it in half, and draw a semicircle. Open it up, and now we're going to fit it in his mouth. Going to put some glue on the inside of the mouth, and then we're going to place it back inside, push it tightly so it sticks together. Now we're going to fold a white piece of paper in half, make another semicircle, and you are going to start cutting out some triangles. These will be his teeth. Put some dots of glue inside the red and start applying his teeth. Trim as needed. You don't want the teeth hanging out, and push them down so they stick. Next, you're going to take a blue piece of paper. You're going to draw a half a banana shape and a large Y. You're going to cut them out, and we will have his side fins and his tail fin. Take your time while cutting. Make sure you do a great job, as I know you will. Now we're going to put some glue on the fins, fold it over at the very end so it will attach to the body. Then push it in, hold it tight until the glue sets up and is sticking firmly. And then you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side. Little dots of glue, push it in, hold it tight. We're going to put some glue on our tail, and then we're going to stick that to the very bottom and push that down tightly. Now we're going to get a white piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half and draw a circle. Then we're going to cut it out, and these are going to be the eyes. We now need to draw 2 black circles inside. We're going to glue these to each side of our shark. Well, our first paper towel tube learning buddy is all done. Now it's about time to start working on our caterpillar. With this one, we're going to use a hole tube. We're going to put some glue on it, and we're going to wrap some green paper around it. Slowly rolling, pushing down, and putting glue on, and making sure that the paper sticks to the paper towel roll. Now, if you've ever eaten sushi before, you know sushi comes in small little rolls. Well, we're going to slice up our paper towel roll into what looks like little sushi rolls. Then we're going to take glue, put some dots of glue on each of the rolls, and press and hold them tightly together until we get all of them stuck together except for one. The last one, we will stick that on top for the caterpillar's head. Then we're going to get a piece of orange paper and we're going to cut some long strips. We need 2 long strips. These are going to be his antenna. And then I'm making a curl by just taking my scissor and running it across the orange paper. We now have 2 curled antennas, and I've cut the ends off, and I'm going to glue them to the very top of his head. And he has 2 beautiful curly Q antennas. We need to take some white paper, fold it in half, draw a circle, cut it out. We will now get 2 circles, and we're going to do like we did with the shark. Take our marker, draw a circle inside the white circles, and we're going to glue them on front of his face. So he has eyes on the orange paper. I'm going to also cut a smiling face and a little round nose, and I'm going to glue them on the very front so our caterpillar is smiling, happy, and we have completed our second cardboard tube learning buddy, Mr. Caterpillar. It's time to make our snakes. You're going to take a half a tube. You're going to start painting it red. We're going to have one that's red, and we're going to have a tube that's green because we're going to have 2 snakes. Now I'm going to take my scissor, and on a diagonal I'm going to start cutting into the tube until I get all the way to the end. I'm going to do the same thing again with the red tube, and see how it's curling around as I cut and cut and cut. Now it almost looks like we have 2 curly ribbons. What I need to do now is give it some facial features. I'm going to take a white piece of paper, fold it in half, draw my circles, and cut them out. We're going to have eyes. Then I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to color in for his pupil. And then I'm going to glue the eyes to the face. But we know after I glue the eyes on that all snakes have one special characteristic that they use to sense out things, and it's their tongue. We're going to make a tongue out of red paper, and we're going to make it into the form of a Y, and we're going to glue that down underneath and put 2 dots for his little nostrils. Now you're going to do the same thing for the red strip. Now I have both of my snakes, my red one and my green one, but we need to decorate their bodies. I'm going to first take some black paint and put some dots. You could use marker if you wish, or even cut out some paper. And now I have some gold paint, which I'm making some larger brush marks on it. I've created patterns on both of my snakes, and they are done. I have 3 more cardboard learning buddies to show you how to make, but I'm running out of time in this video. I would suggest that you come visit me at Mr. Smith's Art Room for Kids on my YouTube channel, and I would be glad to share with you how to make the lion, the octopus, and the crocodile, and many other interesting art projects too. It's dance time with the Cardboard Tube Learning Buddies. Get up and dance with the Learning Buddies.